7 teams. One mega trade. Superstars on the move. Kevin Durant is headed to a new city again. Jalen Green's getting a fresh start. But in the shadows of blockbuster headlines, the Golden State Warriors quietly made one of the most intriguing moves of the entire deal. Grabbing a name most fans have never heard. Jahmai Mashack. Don't know who that is? Don't worry. You're about to find out why this kid could become the Warriors' ultimate defensive weapon. If you're rocking with NBA drama, insane trade breakdowns, and the next generation of stars, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. In a league built on chaos, the NBA just broke new ground. The first 7-team trade in league history shook the basketball world, and it wasn't just about the superstars. Kevin Durant, gone from Phoenix. Jalen Green, out of Houston. Contenders reloaded. Rebuilders reset. But Golden State? They did something different. They added not 1, not 2, but 3 rookies to their already youth-heavy roster. Sure, Australian forward Alex Toohey was expected. Will Richard at pick 56 makes sense. But then came the final move. A name slid in at the end of the deal like a footnote. Jahmai Mashack. But don't let the 58th pick fool you. The Warriors didn't just grab a throwaway. They added one of the nastiest perimeter defenders in the draft. A guy who might just bring that Gary Payton II grit back to the Bay. So, who exactly is Jahmai Mashack? A 6'4" defensive menace out of Tennessee. Mashack made his name locking up SEC guards and taking on the toughest matchups night in and night out. He's not the kind of player that gets flashy highlight reels. You won't see him in mixtapes dunking over 5 guys or hitting step-back threes from the logo. But if your team needs a stop, he's the dude you send. Mashack built his rep as one of the best on-ball defenders in college basketball. Lightning-quick lateral movement, physical at the point of attack, and a motor that just doesn't stop. Think Marcus Smart energy with Gary Payton II instincts. That's the type of dog we're talking about. He didn't light up the scoreboard. Offense is still a work in progress. But in today's NBA, where two-way wings are gold, there's real value in a guy who can guard 1 through 3 and set the tone defensively. Golden State is building something different right now. The dynasty isn't dead, it's evolving. With Klay aging and Draymond's future always a question mark, the Warriors are doubling down on youth. And Jahmai Mashack might just be a perfect puzzle piece. He joins a wing rotation already loaded with names like Brandin Podziemski, Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, Guy Santos, Will Richard, and possibly a returning Gary Payton II. That's a crowded room, but let's be real. Defense separates. If Mashack can carve out a role, even just as a 10 to 15 minute spark off the bench, he could become that guy who changes games without scoring a single point. A ball hawk, a disruptor, someone who gets the crowd roaring with one clutch stop or a perfectly timed steal. Plus, with the Warriors' defensive identity in flux, this kid's energy could be a huge part of their next chapter. This wasn't just a throw-in. This wasn't a name to balance salaries. The Warriors saw something in Jahmai Mashack. Something worth betting on in the most chaotic trade the league has ever seen. In a deal that will be remembered for names like Durant and Jalen Green, the Warriors made a move only the savvy noticed. They snatched up a defensive gem with nothing to lose and everything to prove. And you already know Golden State has a history of turning overlooked players into rotation staples. They gave Gary Payton II a second life. They developed Jordan Poole, into a $100 million scorer. Could Jahmai Mashack be next? Time will tell. But if you're sleeping on him now, don't be surprised when he starts getting minutes and making noise. So what do you think? Will Jahmai Mashack crack the Warriors' rotation? Was this just a filler move, or the beginning of a breakout story? Let us know in the comments, because this NBA season is already wild, and we're just getting started. Smash that like button if you're rocking with the Warriors' future. Hit subscribe if you want to stay locked in on every twist, every trade, and every rising star in the league. Basketball never sleeps, and neither do we. Let me know when you're ready for the YouTube SEO. Title, description, hashtags, and keywords optimized for clicks and discovery.